Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin hitting some solid resistance, but so is DXY. Today's video, we're going to talk about why Bitcoin is one of the best value investing plays you can make. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin hitting a wall, where we are in the grand scheme of things, and why Bitcoin is probably the best value play you can make at the moment. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love, push that like button. Now today, fear and greed at 47, down from 50 yesterday and last week. The overall market down 1.5%, Bitcoin at 27,164, Ethereum at 1570, BNB at 206, XRP 48 cents, Solana $22, Cardano 24 cents, Dogecoin 5 cents, and Tron 8 cents. And Bitcoin, after we have a death cross of the 100 and 200 day moving average like we were talking about, price plummeted, actually falling below this support line that was at about 27.1, dipped below there briefly, right now sitting just above that level. Now we do have another wedge forming breakout by the end of October, should we stay in this little wedge type of area. And if Bitcoin price does break down, we also have the 50-day moving average at around 26.6, which could find support. Now Bitcoin right here, finding resistance on the all-time high trend band right here. There's been resistance once, twice, 3, 4, and maybe even 5 times right there. Also, the RSI seeing some resistance where we are right now. So, could this lead to lower prices for Bitcoin? That's a good question. And you also have to consider when DXY is falling as we speak, and that works opposite direction of Bitcoin, would Bitcoin then go up? Right now, as the dollar breaks the Kijun to the downside, we can see right here, well, it's a free fall to the cloud, so it should continue falling downwards. That will let Bitcoin and other risk assets to have their end of year rally. Now, that being said, Bitcoin may just move sideways for 6 months. I know, boring, right? But if we take a look at Bitcoin's history, now history doesn't repeat itself, but it certainly can rhyme, especially if you're looking for it. And if we take a look, price at past halvings as a percent of all-time highs. So right here, it was 39% of all-time high in 2012. In 2016, it was 53% of prior all-time high. In 2020, it was 43% of prior all-time high. So based on that, we would be looking somewhere between 39 and 53% of prior all-time high. Guess what those prices are? 26.9 to 36.5. Likely going sideways for a bit longer. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin whales are noting the opportunity right now. They've purchased around 20,000 Bitcoin since the beginning of October, worth roughly $550 million. They are loading up while everybody else is pensive, while price is still sitting between the cumulative mean from the 2020 halving and the cumulative mean since the 2016 halving. We're just continuing sideways. And another chart that just shows the same thing. Patience is a virtue. Based on the 2017 to 2021 cycle and also the 2013 to 2017 cycle, we would have roughly until about May to September of 2024 until Bitcoin actually breaks above the previous all-time highs. So it could be a while that price moves sideways. That being said though, the monthly MA ribbon band has turned green again and could likely be support for Bitcoin. This has been support many times for Bitcoin, setting it up for bull runs in previous cycles. You can see right down here on the bottom, finding support at those levels. And this, the MVRV score, suggesting that the bear market is in fact over. And now we are just beginning a long and sustained bull market that goes sideways a lot in the beginning, but a long and sustained market. Now, even though Bitcoin price doesn't really move recently, if we take a look right here at this blue line, GBTC does continue increasing. Now, GBTC could very well be a better signal at the moment than Bitcoin and has been for a while. Why? Well, it's easier to buy than Bitcoin until a spot ETF is available. GBTC, you can just buy over the, basically on, I don't know which one that is. But anyways, you could buy that from, I think it's Fidelity who offers it. Whereas at Bitcoin, you need to actually get an account with Coinbase or somewhere else to buy your Bitcoin. Now, if we take a look at this inverted chart right here. The next weeks to months will give us a break of this trend line. Very similar repetition from 2018, 2019, 2020. You can see where we had the top, we had the bottom, and then we have this kind of wedge breakout, taps the top twice and then breaks down. Well, take a look. Same exact setup going on now. Could we have something big? Well, it doesn't really matter, because if you want to make money like Warren Buffett, you would look for value plays. And right now, Bitcoin is one of the best value plays you can make. Bitcoin is still well and truly in what we would consider the value zone, trading below the true market cost of 29.7. So if you're buying it at a discount. The AV/IV ratio, the most accurate measure of the market centroid, is still negative 0.6 standard deviations below its long-term mean. Near term, who knows, but for value investors, the bears are wrong at these prices. So, bears are wrong. You heard it here first. That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.